2025 season kicks off with the curtain raiser being the MTN8 Orlando Pirates will start us off this new season. Orlando Pirates up against Polokwane City on Saturday, Sekhukhune versus TX Galaxy later. Then on Sunday you have Stellenbosch versus Amazulu, then Mamelodi Sundowns versus Richards Bay. To me, the overall winner, my prediction is Sundowns. This one is easy. Pirates also have a new coach, a bunch of players. It still has to click. They need time. They need time. They need some games. Although I would say preseason, it didn't look as bad. And you also have Nkota, who's left Pirates. He was a familiar feature in the starting 11 for Pirates, so they've lost that. Although I think Apollos is an absolute wonderful replacement, and I would even say he's better than Nkota. But you also have rumors of Mufukeng, who might be departing to go to the same Saudi club as Nkota if the fee can be agreed and if he can be registered in the Saudi league because of the cap of the foreign players or something like that. So with that being said, a lot is going on in the Orlando Pirates squad. So many transfers. They've brought in over 10 players or something like that. I'm not pretty sure, who's going to start, who's going to be on the bench. Like, for example, Tito. Do you think Tito retains a starting 11 position, even though last season he was left out quite a few times? New coach, new season. They're going to need some time to get it to click. Some people say the MTN8 is a preseason trophy. No, it is a trophy. It's a real one. We go at it. The season starts now, right? So overall winner for me, Sundowns easily. They're also coming in of great form in the Club World Cup. They were the best team in Africa, one of the best teams in the world. They were absolutely amazing. Went toe-to-toe with the UCL finalists of the previous year. So please, Sundowns will be untouchable for me right now. No one can get near them. So it's clear, my prediction, Sundowns win the overall thing. But I think for this weekend, all the home teams, I give a straight win. Yes, it is a new season, so some players are still working on their fitness levels, the mentality, mental fitness, mental fatigue, how fresh are they, injuries. A lot is gonna be maybe, let's say, unpredictable. You're gonna have some scruffy games. You're gonna see maybe some weak legs, some poor control of the ball is what I'm referring to in particular. So it might not be the cleanest and most entertaining of games, simply because the players are coming off a long break. But I do see all the home teams from this weekend in the quarterfinals progressing. Obviously, it's the top 8. Makosi fans thought they might sneak in through the Galan situation. That's not to be. Although it is interesting how they're saying Cape Town City can be reinstated in the league, even though they didn't launch a protest 48 hours, after the games of the Gallants player Monday who was playing. But then how come that courtesy doesn't extend to other teams who then can have a similar claim to say that they can also lodge a protest, because it's also been 48 hours. But I know I don't want the league to look crazy, to look messy already than it is already. We had Royal AM bringing the league into disrepute already, so it is a mess. But we move forward with these top 8 teams battling it out for the MTN8. Orlando Pirates being the defending champions 3 times in a row. They won it, but I don't think it will be a 4th consecutive title for Pirates. I think Sundowns snatch it off their hands. Stellenbosch also lost Basadine as well. Stellenbosch keeps selling their best players, and they also keep selling to the big teams. Ndluli went to Pirates, Basadine went to Sundowns. The previous season, Reynes went to Sundowns, and in the middle of the season, Adams went to Sundowns. I think Stellenbosch, they just keep losing really, really good talent, and one of their best players every season. I don't know, maybe they become a selling club, but what are they going to do when they're trying to compete also in CAF and they finished 3rd again for another consecutive season? But to go the extra mile, you need to keep your players, or you need to make great signings as replacement, and I'm not sure that they're doing that. So I can't even really tip them to win the title. They will become a near team, nearly, almost. We finished 3rd. We got to the quarterfinals, we got to the semifinals. I don't know. I'm not too sure about Stellies winning this, to be honest, and I don't give all the other teams a chance. Sekhukhune didn't finish the season strong, although it was a strong season overall. I think for 4th season in a row, they've improved on their point tally. It was the last game where they capitulated that if actually they had won, they would have finished 3rd and in a CAF spot. So they could be a threat. I think they have a good team, although they've also lost a few players. some players going back on loan. Mbule is a new signing for Pirates now. He's went back from loan to Sundowns and then now officially being bought. So I don't know, it's gonna be interesting. So maybe Final Four, I see it being Orlando Pirates, Sekhukhune, Stellies, and Mamelodi Sundowns. And then I see Sundowns winning the whole thing. Obviously, we don't know how the semi-final is going to be drawn up against whoever. So in this case, that's my prediction. Sundowns to win the whole thing. And from this weekend, the home teams, all of them, to qualify to the semi-final. With that being said, that's my video. Please subscribe and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Hi guys, this is Mamelodi. I'm with KG Dato. Catch him on YouTube channel. We are football. Please, we are football channel.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's match day.
Who will be there? Do you care though? Who will be there?